peeps out there in oily land. This is Karen, and as promised, I am delivering on essential oils for travel today because I'm actually going on a weekend trip to Vegas tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. But one of my friends is going to Morocco next month, and so I wanted to make sure that I went over what I travel with. I've been to 20 countries in the last 10 years. My son and I've traveled a lot. So, and I've only been oily for the last 6 years, I guess. So I quickly discovered that I don't want to travel anywhere without my oils. Now, if you do travel, you know that the TSA limits you to 1 quart-size baggie. And this is what my baggie looks like to go to Vegas tomorrow. Now, when I travel abroad and I'm going to be gone longer, sometimes I have to adjust a little bit. And the bottom here is my Ningxia Red. Okay, when I went to South America last year, I had to carry enough Ningxia Red for 3 people. Hey, Nita! So I had an entire 30-pack box that I had to pack into my into a checked bag. Now, I don't like to check bags. I like to do a carry-on. I am a carry-on woman. The best that Aiden and I have ever done is I did a carry-on and a backpack for 5.5 weeks in Europe. You just wash your underwear and your socks, you know, in the hotel sink, and there you go. But normally, I try to just take what I want in this quart-size baggie. I don't even have shampoo or toothpaste, and let me tell you how I do this. Okay, so Ningxia Red, I have to have it. I know I don't have the energy to travel if I don't have my Ningxia Red, so I did manage to find some packets. So I'm just going to pull out what I've got here and tell you these are the ones that I have to have. Okay, I don't go anywhere without my Joy. So now this is not in the premium starter kit, and it's not necessary for everybody, but sometimes I struggle with my mood, and especially traveling because it can be really stressful. So I take my Joy with me because sometimes you run into some people who are not all that nice, but generally not. I also travel with my Peace and Calming because sleep. I also have used this on an airplane with Fussy Baby. I just, you know, the kid was screaming, and so I just pulled out my Peace and Calming, and it smells really good too. Now, a lot of times the oils are just overwhelming, and you don't want to just pull them out on the plane and oil up because not everyone will appreciate it. But I tapped the mom because she was right in front of me, and I said, "Hey, I have an essential oil that may help." And I said, "Just take it and just," because when you open it, you know, it automatically starts escaping, and she did that, and the kid calmed down. So Peace and Calming. I also use this at night on my wrist if I'm having trouble going to sleep. And sometimes when you travel, you can get your clock kind of off, and so the Peace and Calming, that is a must-have for me. What's the next one? This is like, what else is in the bag? Okay, I use Abundance every day. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have Abundance, but Nita, since we're going to Vegas, I mean, you got to have some Abundance, right? We got to have some Abundance oil just in case we decide we want to gamble a little bit. But honestly, I use Abundance because it's really strong with patchouli, and it's good for the immune system as well. But it's one that I like to do because it draws abundance to me. Okay, this is a must-have if you travel anywhere. You cannot go without purification. Now, this is limited to 1 per month, so you need to get a bottle of purification. Let me tell you why. Stinky hotel rooms, purification. You can, when you get there, if you could just pack a little spray bottle, look, this is empty. Take a little empty spray bottle with you. You can put some water in it and some purification, and you can spray it around. You can do the same thing with thieves. But anyway, just take the bottle empty. You can even make, Nita, you can make your own poopery. Do you guys use poopery? I found a recipe for your own poopery. You could take an empty bottle and the oils and do that. But purification is also good for if you're going somewhere with a lot of bugs, you maybe just put some purification on. That kind of helps with that. It's good on a bite. It's good on a sting. It's just good for lots and lots of things, purification, but mainly for like smells. And when you're traveling, you never know what you're going to smell. So purification is a must-have. All right, what else have I got in here? Okay, this is definitely a must-have. The thieves. This is I was teaching last week about thieves, and this is how I ended up teaching the class on travel, because in fact, I should have pulled this out first. You've got to have thieves. Let me tell you all the things that you can do with it. One, you just put it on the bottoms of your feet to help boost your immune system. If I decide I want to take so many oils and I don't have any room in my baggie, and let me tell you, my baggie's going to be full of oils, I'll skip the toothpaste. I can take some baking soda, because that's not liquid, and I can just use baking soda and a drop of thieves on my toothbrush, and boom, I've got my own toothpaste, right? Thieves, you can use, okay, if I have room, I'll take a Thieves hand purifier, but if I don't, and most of the time I don't, let me tell you, I travel light. I always travel light. I will just put like a drop on my hand like that, rub it together, and I have just purified my hands for sure. And while I've got it there, I'll do this. And as I said, Thieves is also good. Thieves, purification for smell, but Thieves smells good too. So maybe just take an empty bottle, put a few drops of Thieves in some water, and you've got an instant linen spray, hotel spray. I'm really careful about what I eat. I try not to eat any kind of fruits or vegetables that I can't peel, even if it's safe. Now, like when I travel to Peru, you can't eat the salad, but they make wonderful soups. But you could do that, make your own little Thieves spray, and you don't have to carry all that. Just take the bottle with you. Just take the bottle of Thieves. So you can make toothpaste. It's good for getting rid of stinky smells. It's good for everything. Good for any place you think just might be kind of nasty. Thieves it. And this is a big bottle. You can take a small bottle and it will do for a long trip. I just happen to have my big bottle here. Okay, Thieves, I don't travel without it ever, ever. I also do not travel without, speaking of food, without this ever, ever, Digest. Now, Thieves is in the premium starter kit. Rick Jinda, you've got most of these. The most basic oils that I would not travel without, or you've already got. But the Digest, let me tell you why you need it. I'm talking about embarrassing things here. Okay, well, sometimes you just eat some food that just doesn't quite sit right, and the Digest is good for, let me just put it this way. Digest is good for things that are coming out too fast, and Digest is also great for when things are not moving at all, which frequently happens when you're traveling, as you know, if you do travel. So Digest is great, and what I do with it is I just take a drop and rub it on my tummy. I rub it clockwise when I want things to move, and I rub it counterclockwise when I don't want it to move quite so quickly. So that's how I use this, but I would not travel without my Digest. Gotta have that. Okay, and another one that's in the premium starter kit that I would take if I have room is Copaiba, because it's kind of like the frankincense of South America. It's really good for also digestion. It's good as an enhancer oil. Like if I've got, because when I'm traveling, I usually walk a lot, and sometimes my knee can give me some trouble, so I put Panaway or Deep Relief on it, and then I'll put Copaiba on top of it. Copaiba is also good to put in your water and drink it to help with supporting joints, supporting your immune system, supporting all kinds of things. It's really good. So I would take some of that as well. I also don't travel without Stress Away. Same thing. You can use this on a fussy baby, or even on it's not even your baby. You can just kind of, it relaxes. I put it on the back of my neck because travel can be stressful. So I put it on look at me, I'm putting it now. Put it on the back of my neck because I carry all of my tension in my neck and shoulders. And so I can put this on. Sometimes I'll put it on my temples when I'm just feeling like this, and it just relaxes me. So I really need Stress Away. And notice also I'm not taking perfume because some of these smell good. Stress Away is one that smells really good. So you can just smell good. I also would carry Raven or RC, whichever one you've got, whichever one is in the premium starter kit, because they are both heavy on the eucalyptus, and they're good for oh gosh, I think a bird hit my window. It's good for, that totally distracted me. I hope it's okay. It's really good if you're changing climates. Like when we went to the Galapagos, and then we went to Peru, and so we went from like hot and kind of humid to up in the Andes and it's dry. So sometimes you can get some issues going on there. So I would take either RC or Raven, one of those for respiratory support. And okay, we call lavender the Swiss Army knife of oils. I would not leave without lavender. Let me tell you how I've used this in the past. It's good for jet lag. You can put some on the back of your neck, and you could even put it in your water. I don't like how it tastes, but you can put it in your water. Gary Young swears by it. For jet lag, I have a couple of others that I like. I love this Brain Power. But you know what I would do is, do you see these little tiny bottles? I'll put a link. I buy these on Amazon, and on some of the ones that I may not need much of, that are kind of specialized, you can just put like 10 drops in this little bottle, and that'll last you. Now, if you use like a drop a day, that's a 10-day supply in this tiny little bottle. I'll put a link. I buy these on Amazon for like 20 bucks for 100 of them. But if you don't want to do Brain Power, lavender is great for that. Lavender is great if you get too much sun. I can't tell you how many times I've put lavender. I'm fair-skinned, and I've just, I mean, I put sunblock on, but sometimes I miss a spot or whatever, lavender on it. You get bitten by something, lavender on it. You bang your elbow, lavender on it. Lavender is, I wouldn't travel without lavender. It's good for so many things. It's good for calming you down. It's good for helping you sleep. So lavender is a must-have, along with the purification. Let's see what else. Okay, this is new, and I'm going to recommend this because I like to take Rutavala roll-on, but it's not in stock anymore. And we've got this, okay, but I have to say a warning about this. Valerian. Valerian is the plant from which chemists make Valium. So valerian, if I was really having trouble getting to sleep, I might use some valerian on the bottoms of my feet, and let me tell you, it stinks. It does not smell good, but it will, Mama said, knock you out. It will knock you out. So maybe take some valerian a little bit if you think that you're going to be in a place where it's loud and it's like, I don't know if Aiden's still on here. Aiden, I'm thinking Paris in the middle of the night. Wee, woo, wee, woo. Yeah, you might need something to knock you out. And the two that I would take one or the other. I would take Deep Relief. I actually like Deep Relief a little bit better for my legs and my knees, but or Panaway, because sitting on a plane, sitting on a bus, sitting in a car, just it helps with sore muscles. It helps with sore joints, and just getting, I would take one of these. Panaway smells like, it smells like wintergreen. It smells like a wintergreen lifesaver. So, and it's really good. It has helichrysum, wintergreen, peppermint, and Deep Relief has all of those, plus a couple of others. And I really do like the Deep Relief a lot. But let me tell you, if you don't have those, or you don't have room, your cat loves valerian root. Cats are insane. Yeah, I made some valerian root tea once and slept totally through my alarm. I mean, just like clunk, I was out. Okay, but I digress. I'm sorry. Peppermint. Okay, I would definitely take lavender. I would definitely take peppermint because peppermint is good for so many things. Peppermint is good if you've got sore muscles and you don't have Panaway or Deep Relief, use peppermint. If you don't have the digize that I said I don't like to travel without, use peppermint. Peppermint is really good for digestion. If you have a little upset, sour stomach, peppermint. You're sitting next to somebody cute on the plane and you got some skanka breath, peppermint. You're in a hot place, like, and I don't do well hot. You can ask the people who travel with me. I am not fun when I'm hot. Peppermint on the back of my neck, or put it in a spray bottle. I get these on Amazon too. I'll give a link. And you can just make a little peppermint spray, and it's instantly cooling. I don't know how hot Morocco's going to be, but that might be really good. That might be good for you too. Peppermint is good for so many things. I wouldn't travel without it. It's in my little bag. Okay, I think I'm down to good. Now this is one that you don't have to, but I don't go anywhere without Valor. This is my very first oil. I use it every day. I need Valor. I need courage. Seriously, it's got a lot of trees, and I guess, gosh, if you just put a gun to my head, that's a terrible expression. And maybe choose just one oil, I probably would choose Valor. I need my Valor. And it's good to have some courage when you're traveling because that's why I like to travel. It takes me totally out of my comfort zone. I like to be in a new place. I like to meet new people. So the Valor really helps with that. Okay, and then the other thing I dropped in my bag, and I think this could go not in the bag because it's not technically a liquid, but oh my gosh, if you haven't tried our Young Living lip balms, they're so good. I love the cinnamon. I think Aiden loves the grapefruit the most. There's one that's lavender, but I love our lip balms. There are no toxic chemicals in them. There are no petroleum products in them. They're all natural. They taste good, and hey, when you're a wholesale member, they're only like $4, and they last a long time. But that's it. And of course, my Ningxia Red. So, do you guys have any questions? Yeah, but try the peppermint. A lot of people don't know about that, but just a couple of drops of peppermint in these are little 2-ounce bottles. And again, you can take, when you travel, you can take empty bottles and put water in them later. So you could take, if you've got room, take a couple of these and make a linen spray, make a, oh my gosh, my room smells horrible spray, make a peppermint spray. And these aren't very expensive either. You can also get some little roll-on bottles if you want. But honestly, because I'm down, I try to keep it simple. So it has to fit in this baggie. So I would take lavender, peppermint, Digest, Thieves. Those are like my 4 top oils. And then after that, no, I know I got to have some deep relief, but, and purification. Yeah, purification too. Okay. But anyway, but you get to have a whole quart baggie per person. So if you're traveling with a partner, you can fill your bag up with oils, and then you can put the shampoo and stuff in there. Notice I didn't even leave room for my shampoo because I'm going to keep my oils with me. And if I have to check a bag, yes, Rick Jenda, I will type a list. Thank you for suggesting that. I will type a list, and if you guys have any questions about the oils or traveling, some people worry about putting them through the X-ray machine, that it can change the frequency of the oil. I need to do another class on the vibrational frequency of oils. Did you know they're alive? They vibrate just like any living thing. But I've read several things that say that it may change the vibration, but it comes back after going through the X-ray, so it doesn't hurt them. Heat can hurt them. So you don't want them in like really high heat. That's why I like to keep them with me. And I try to, if I'm going to be in the really hot heat, I try to leave them where it's going to be cool. But anyway, that's all I've got to tell you guys. And I hope you guys had a good Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's hump day. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Safe travels.